had an interesting thing happen to me this morning. I was riding on my bicycle, heading towards a certain location, and there was a red light. So I begin taking my bike and going through, and all of a sudden there's like a truck coming from the other side, and I see him the entire time, and I just assumed since I saw him that he saw me, and I'm just slowly going. As I'm going slower, he's going faster, and he's like speeding up, and it looks like he's about to hit me. So I'm like speeding up quickly to avoid him, and thankfully, like the last second, I managed to just avoid him. Next thing I know, he's like rolling down his window. He's like calling me every curse word in the book, screaming at me, yelling at me, and it really made me think. After I caught my breath and realized that I really almost could have been badly hurt, it made me realize that a lot of times in life, like we see things or we see other people, and we just assume because we're seeing them that they're seeing us. But in essence, in reality, it could be like we see the other person and they completely do not see us. They have no idea kind of who we are, or we make assumptions. And kind of it's important, like in life, you kind of want to see, but you also want to be seen. And it's important to, I don't know how I could have done better here in terms of locking eyes or just being sure that the other person actually saw me. But I thought even the after effect of the story, in the sense that the guy immediately started, not like, are you okay? Or is like, I'm sorry I almost killed you, but it was kind of like he was yelling and screaming at me that somehow it was my fault that he didn't see me. Maybe I wasn't supposed to cross there. I wasn't 100% clear, but it was pretty jarring also to kind of be after that situation almost like be blamed for it. But it's like interesting also, a lot of times like people, they don't see us and then they kind of blame us for the fact that they don't see us. So it's just an interesting, I think it's some food for thought in terms of what we see and how people reflect back kind of our seeing in terms of how they see us. And then when there is this disconnect in terms of seeing and being seen, kind of who bears the responsibility for that. And do we blame others for our inability to see, or do we kind of take stock of why we're not seeing and the responsibility we bear